Hey everybody, here's a little problem I'm running into in my garden. Can you see it? Well, like many of you, I wouldn't mind having a water feature in the middle of my vegetable garden, but this fountain, it wasn't planned, and it's gonna have to go. What's happened here is I've got a row that I have buried my drip tape. I laid down the drip tape and then hilled over the drip tape with the dirt and planted in that. I'm not sure how it happened, but either the drip tape was somehow punctured or the little inline dripper that actually lets this be drip tape has blown out. One way or another, this has got to get fixed. And this is how we're going to try to do it, with a small piece of braided vinyl tubing and a couple leftover, found somewhere, zip ties. So I should say I meant it when I said this is what we're going to try to do. I've never done this before. I just don't want this water getting wasted out of the garden and not giving the right amount of pressure to the rest of my drip tape. And I don't want to have to pull all this up. So I'm just going to reach down here and where the hole is, use my pocket knife and just cut right through it. And then I'm going to take the vinyl tubing, and this was kind of pre-measured, if you will. Made sure that it was going to match up fairly well. Just kind of twist it into place there. Come over here to this side. I'm trying to keep the mud out. It's kind of hard. Do the same thing. So we basically are using this little braided vinyl tubing as a coupler, if you will. And you can buy couplers to do this kind of repair, or if you're like me, you don't bother buying it in the first place, and then when you need it, you don't want to pay shipping for a 30-cent part. So now we're just going to use these zip ties to try to act more like clamps than anything. This is already pressure reduced quite a bit. I'm not really worried too much about it blowing out, but I am worried about it leaking out. So we're going to kind of use these more of a expectation of a hose clamp than anything. And let's see. Let's see if it works. Okay, here we go. I can hear the water rushing through the drip tape. Well, looks like that one side didn't clamp on too well. I don't know if we can, but let's see if we can fix it. So this is the direction the water flows in, so I am more expectant for it to leak from that side than anything else, but we can maybe try to see if we can't get a better connection over here, maybe help. Either way, I am happy that it wasn't a fountain anymore, but I would like to see if we can't tone it down even more than it already was. So try in vain here to back out a zip tie. if that's going to do us any better. But let's take a look. I'm guessing from the dripping that you can see going on that this still isn't going to do a very good job. But it's the patch I've got for now, and a lot of stuff in the garden is wilting. So it's better than having the fountain at the least. So here comes the water again. Yeah. Well, interestingly, it's coming out the other side now. Oh, mercy. Well, no, it's not. You just see it, it's actually coming out of the right-hand side and then hitting the blue zip tie. So, that's as good as it's going to get for today, and at least rather than it shooting up in the air, it's going to come down here and fill in this this channel. So I'm a little happier with it, but that's the best I've got for today. So you guys tell me what would be the next thing I could do to this with stuff I probably have on the property to fix it, rather than go out and order a bag of couplers and pay for the shipping and probably only use one of them, because once the season is over, this drip tape will just come up. I just don't want to disturb all of the things that have started growing, like the Mississippi purple hull peas down on that side of the row. And I only have one that is germinated. Can you believe it? You see that one little corn stalk? Let me help you out. That one little corn stalk right there is the only corn I've had come up in this whole area. This whole blank section that you can see right there is supposed to be king corn, that hominy, that corn that's good for hominy, and it's not. Well, anyway, I want to get the water flowing, and that's my best attempt for today. If you have a better idea, leave it in the comments below, or send us a link to your video if you've had to make a repair to drip tape yourself. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.